Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Point Campus. I hope you're having a good one because I am excited to be back. Things are going a little bit better than they have been in the past with this particular campus. We are at least making money, which is progress, which is good. Now today, I want to go ahead and continue that trend. We are almost at the end of the academic year, which means we have a little bit more money to come in before we start changing things. But I am thinking we want to start building in this new building here. And I want to get a nice big cheese ball field right in the middle of this thing as well, because I think that would look really cool. I'm also noticing that things are breaking left and right. So what that says to me is we might need a few more janitors. So let's go for Jezebel Riddle right about there. Let's go and get ourselves good old Pandora Brisket, which is a fantastic name. And we'll go for Dwight Boffin as well. So that should help everything get maintained. It'll help us upgrade some things as well, which is lovely. And let's see here. What is this? That's another statement. Cheese ball machine? No. Vaulting course? No. And high jump? No. We're very close to the end of the year, like I mentioned. So once we get there, let's see what upgrades we can do. Okay, we're sitting at $105,000, which is honestly not as much as I was hoping for. We're not going to be upgrading anything too major in here either. But what I think I am going to go ahead and do is I'm going to grab this field right here and I'm going to move it. I was thinking that I might just build another one, but I think if we move the field, we can maybe build some more facilities down there to help out those students. So we'll place this thing here and I'm going to make it that bit bigger so it fills the entire space. I want to move the entrance so it's right there in the middle, which apparently it would be colliding with something. Maybe we just get rid of this field. Hold on a minute. Let's cancel the changes. Let's just go and sell the entire field, which, I mean, we need one of those, but it gives us some money and we can just build another one from scratch, right? I think that's kind of the way to go here. So cheese ball field right there. And we can go ahead and put an entrance and get ourselves another entrance here. The field itself is obviously going to be right in the middle. So right about, I guess, there is fine. They keep wanting the cheese ball machines. So let's go ahead and put a cheese ball machine. I'm going to say here. And I'm going to say here. And then we can, what does this do? Does that give us anything? It just increases attractiveness, increases attractiveness, increases attractiveness. I might just go for things that increase the learning power rather than the attractiveness of the space. So we'll go for 4 of those. We could, I guess, place a dugout right there and a dugout right there. I guess that's probably fair enough. We could throw a scoreboard in here if we really wanted to. I don't know that we need to do this, but we certainly could. I mean, we have one there. I don't think we need it. Again, it is just attractiveness, so we're probably all right. And then I guess we could just throw, I mean, if we want attractiveness, we'll just go ahead and throw a bunch of these posters or these ads around or whatever they are, right? So we'll go and get ourselves, let's see, what do we got? Cheesy Gubbins for 1. In fact, let's see. We'll start with Cheesy Gubbins there and there. We'll go for the sciencey looking one, which I think is Bungle. We'll go for this thing that looks like one of the bad guys from Crash Bandicoot, I think. I think that's what it looks like. And then we'll just sort of go down the line and add all these, and it'll help to make this place a little bit more prestigious, which is sort of what we're going for. And I can't get that one, so we'll just place this right at the end like that. And that looks all right. It's, you know, it's nothing too crazy, nothing too major, but it looks okay. And I guess we'll throw a basket of cheese right there and right there. And over on the other side as well. A basket of cheese, to be quite honest, sounds like a fantastic time. So there we go. So level 8 cheese ball field. It's 43,000. We'll go ahead and place it. And that, I gotta say, that actually looks pretty cool in there. I really like that a lot. And also I think I can, I was so close to upgrading my courses. Okay. Yeah, I like this a lot. I think what I'm going to do with the rest of this building though is I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get my hands on, I want more private tuition. I think private tuition is a good thing. And I think getting some more of the pastoral support offices might be a good idea as well. So let's go and grab a private tuition room. And let's see, if I put it there, I feel like that would be okay. I feel if I turn them this way, we're going to have some pretty chunky corridors down the middle. But that might be fine. If I turn them this way, hold on, if I turn it there, oh, that will give us a very narrow corridor. But I think we'll go for it. I do think we'll go for it. So let's go ahead and copy this. We'll do, I guess, let's do 4 of them. And then what I've done here is I've gone and got 4 new teachers, and they're all going to be set up to only deal with private tuition. So that now gives us 9 private tutors, which should be fantastic. And then for the rest of this space, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and build myself. Oh, I could put dormitory. This would actually be a fantastic space for dormitories. It really would. In fact, we could get 4 dormitories across this side here, so we might want to do that. But what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to build a bathroom right here. And we could do, I guess we'll do 4 stalls just to try and, you know, use the space really nicely. Hygiene is obviously a goal of this particular university, so we'll go ahead and do this with a couple of hand dryers as well. And then air conditioning is going to go here. So that'll keep that space pretty good. And on the other side, we'll do a shower room with a door here. And then, of course, 4 showers and, of course, a little bit of, let's see, where did I put the air conditioning thing in here? I guess I probably should have put it right next to the door, right? Just so I can mirror it. So we'll do that with, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4 towels. And that gives us a shower room, which is fantastic. Let me just move you to be right there. And so that gives us a pretty good space to work with. It gives us some toilets. It gives us some showers for people coming off this field. And I do want to build another thing or two because we're very close to leveling up the campus again, but we only have $17,000, which is slightly frustrating. So I wonder, what could I build in there that's going to help us out? I mean, a library might do it. Or just more private. I mean, how much is this room if I copy it? 9,000. So I can't afford 2 more of these, annoyingly. You know what? Let's just go ahead and start the new academic year. I think we'll be all right. We can upgrade things next time around. At the very least, though, we do have 4 more private tuition rooms. We do have 1 more pastoral care room right here as well. So that should help the students to be generally better, right? I'm also kind of hoping that we can see more students using this field, which I guess they will because we don't have one down here anymore. And I'm also going to just go ahead and do that. And I guess at some point we're also going to try and build something in this space. I don't really know what that something's going to be, but it'll be a little something. And that's all it really needs to be. Now, our grades are currently at a B. And I'm really, really hoping we can see the grades come up to like a B+, because if they do reach B+, then I know I'm doing something right. And that's the goal. That's the whole point. And I should have probably said this at the start of the video, but my whole goal with this episode is very much to see if, oh my god, that's a lot of money down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, that's a bit rough. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel. I might have bitten off more than I can chew. I'll tell you that right now. There's some really... Can I look at my finances, please? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Campus overview, finances. Why are my expenses 600,000 more? Oh. My staff wages are currently $2 million. Interesting. My staff wages are currently $2 million. And my income is, 1.1 from tuition. Oh boy. Oh boy. Tuition fees. Is this overall? The tuition fees, 8.6. Oh boy. We might be in trouble. We really might be in a bad way. I guess it's going to depend on how much money we make from, I guess it's going to depend how much money we make from, like, experience, right? That's kind of what we're looking at here. So we'll see how things go at the end of September. Because we have made money. Like, my money is going up, sort of. I don't know about this. I really don't know. Yeah, no, it went down. It went down all right. Can I have a look at my staff real quick? Because I have a theory. Oh, it doesn't show me their wages, though. Hold on a minute. I need to go to you. So I currently pay you $38,000. But there's some of these guys. Yeah, I'm paying you $54,000. Oh, man. That is, that's rough. We might have overdone it. We really might have overdone it. And by we really might have overdone it, I mean, I've really overdone it this time. I don't know that there's any coming back from this. My grades have also slipped to a C+, so, yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know that I've done a good thing, is what I'm getting at. I think I just hired, like, what, 5 members of staff, all of which are relatively good in their fields, and therefore all of which demand a relatively high salary. Yeah, I think I've made a mistake here. So I've fired a few of the teachers that we had because it's just not doing me any favors having all of them. I'm not really sure if it's gonna do that much, to be quite honest. I'm not convinced it's gonna really save anything for me immediately, but I did at the very least go through and assign a few of my existing teachers to essentially go ahead and also do private tuition. So we'll see what happens. It's almost the end of December. We're at minus 33. We're now at minus, oh boy. Well, December is a month where there's not really much XP being earned, so maybe we'll be okay. I'm not expecting a miracle here. I could, of course, take a loan, but I just don't know about that. Now let's see. Let's go ahead and get this thing queued up to be fixed because it absolutely needs to be. We need to make sure that thing's okay. And also interesting is the fact that our grades have gone up to a B again. So I feel like the grades are slowly climbing, right? I feel like there's a chance we might one day see a B+. That would be kind of nice. It'd be kind of great if we could, you know, get a B+ on here and know that my theory is correct about grades going up, but I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I suppose it's the end of January. At the very least, we can take a look. Hold on a minute. Oh, we made money! Okay! We actually made money. That means that firing those teachers was a great choice. It's not a sentence you get to say very often, but yeah, getting them out of there was the way to go. Okay. Well, I'm not going to take a loan to fix my financial problems, because if I take a loan to fix my financial problems, we're going to end up in more financial problems because we're only making a little bit of money. So, you know, the payback would, yeah, it'd be a problem. It'd be a bad idea to take a loan right now, I think. And once again, we find ourselves at the end of an academic year, and it does seem like we are making money. So let's take a look at what people want. There was an invasion, they want the bed, there was a health inspection, there's an open day, and they want a dance floor. That's not too bad. Although if we look here, tuition fees next year, 1.2 million. I'm wondering, I mean, if we bring the fees down, we're gonna get more students, right? So tuition fees are 9,000, which is whatever. If I bring that down by 400, I'm going to get 2 more students. If I bring that down again, I'm getting no more. So bringing it down by 400 gives me 2 more students, and I'm okay with that, which is fine. If I modify you, that doesn't give me any more students, and I'm losing $300. That doesn't seem like a good idea at all. I'd be losing a few students there. Okay, I think this is in a decent little spot, so we'll apply that and just keep it where it is. I do think we're reaching a weird sort of, I don't want to say balance, because it's not like I know what I'm doing or I'm doing anything right, but we're reaching a very weird place with this campus right now. I don't know that I like it. I'm getting very tempted to suggest that we move along, because I don't think we're going to get our grades up to an A. I just don't. And now that we're about halfway through another academic year, I think it's safe to say that while we are making money, we could be making more money. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to try and get us, let's see, you're absolutely miserable. What I'm going to try and do is get us another student lounge, and I'm going to try and put it on this corner here. So if we do this, and I do this, and I go and let's see, I'm very tempted to do this. So that essentially, we couldn't do it down this way, but we can make, you know, some pretty decent rooms here, and this gives us a decent amount of space for a good student lounge. I don't know that it needs to be this big though. Maybe, well, maybe we don't do that. Maybe what we do instead is bring it down a little bit. And we'll do one right, you know, do a door right there in the middle. We'll do, you know, a couch here. I mean, maybe not there. Maybe a couch here. And we'll do a TV in front of the window because I feel like that'd be kind of cool. You can sort of get the view of the game going outside as well as the TV right there. That's okay by me. We'll give them a nice nice rug. And we'll give them I guess a couch sort of here as well. So that's fine. I do want to get the kitchen stuff in here though, because I do like that we can get them some food and some drink from having this in here. So we'll go for this. We'll go for this for a bit of hygiene, and we'll go for this right down here with a bin down in the corner like so. And that should be okay. It's a level 3 student lounge. We'll give them some darts just so they've got something to do. And we do have a bit of money, so what about an arcade machine or two in here as well? So we'll go for 1 and 2 right there. And I'm also thinking a little bit of air conditioning in the corner, as well as maybe some of these canvases as well. So a canvas right there and a canvas right there, if I can get one, which I totally can. And let's see, maybe, have we got another canvas down here that I can unlock? We absolutely do. We have the geometric one, so it can go, I guess, right about there. And this seems fine. This is all right. I think a plant would be an idea to sort of try and bring it together a little bit. So a plant in the corner gives us level 6. It's 15,000. We'll go ahead and approve that. And what I want to do is I want to copy this, swing it around, and I'm going to put it there as well. So we're going to have 2 student lounges in this space, and that'll hopefully give the students a bit more to do, and that'll hopefully keep them a little bit happier. And the reason I put it over here like this is because now we have space here, here, over here, and all the way along here for essentially a bunch of dormitories, which should also help to keep the students relatively happy. And there we go. It is the end of another academic year, which is fair enough. We're still only getting B grades right here, which is a bit frustrating. It would have been nice if that was considerably higher, but it isn't. But we're also seeing a lot of complaints. Like this person right here is on the brink of dropping out. And it seems like that's mostly because of a medical condition, which I think, yeah, they are going to be leaving. So we are having students that are still dropping out. We have students that are not happy. And I do want to try and do something about that, essentially. We need to do something about that. So I think what I'm going to try and do is get more medical offices, although they're $25,000 each, which is very expensive. It's definitely going to be very, very expensive to do that, which I'm not necessarily looking forward to. I do wonder if it would be worth going and getting more dormitories, though. So, for example, would it be worth throwing a dormitory... Wait, can I do this? There, and... yeah. So we're going to have a very small corridor over here, but I am kind of thinking that getting some dorms in here would be a bit of an idea. I'm also debating whether or not we should just, you know, change these to be little individual rooms or not. You know, do we need to keep doing this design? I don't know. I think I'm going to for now. We'll go ahead and throw this in here, and that'll be fine. So we'll go ahead and sell whatever the invalid object is, which was a window, apparently. I would like that window back, though, if apparently I can't get it. Why not? Oh, there's a painting there. Okay, well, in that case, sure, we'll do this. And that will hopefully keep the students relatively happy. We're also sitting on over 1,000 kudosh, and wait a minute. We need another money wrangling teacher. So let's go for you since you're cheap, and you can do whatever you want to do. Let's start the academic year. We're going to be, wait, what are we looking at? 1.2, oh man, 154 students. Start the next year. Let's go for it and see what happens. Probably going to lose money in August as per usual, but we'll see. You know what I think I'm going to do? Just as one last attempt to do something interesting with this campus, I'm going to take a loan. And it's the big one. We're taking the 250 like we just did. And I'm going to build a new library. I think a library would be kind of great. It needs to be 3 by 3, and it's going to be right like here. And I'm going to bring it across like this. And I don't know that I love this, but I'm going to do this. And we're going to see if we can't maybe, I don't know, do something kind of interesting here, essentially. Just see if we can, you know, make the students better. I guess that's kind of my goal here, is just to make them better. Now, let's see. Do we have more bookcases? We do. That's virtual normality. That's funny business. That is Scientography. Do we have nothing for the money guys? I guess not. Okay. Well, in that case, let's get ourselves the academic exercise bookcases. They're kind of expensive, but we'll go for 2 of them. And then we'll throw some normal bookcases down there. And I'm wondering if I can move this one just over a little bit. There we go. That looks better. And I guess we can get some cubicles as well, right? So we'll go for, you know, a cubicle right there. We'll go for this guy sort of right next to it. We'll go for this guy sort of right next to that. And I guess we'll just sort of repeat the pattern along a little bit so that there's plenty of room for people to use computers and booths and all that. On this side over here, I'm kind of thinking that I might go in with, oh, we do have the money bookcase. So I'm going to do this, and I'd like to get another one right next to it, to be honest. I think that'd be kind of cool. And that seems decent. It's $42,000, but it should be a pretty good library. It should help us out a fair bit. We'll put some hand sanitizer in there, of course. We'll get ourselves a library notice board just to make the place, I guess, a bit more like a library, since that's, you know, it is a library. We don't need to make it more like one. It is very much a library, but we'll go for air conditioning as well, and some air conditioning up here. And 43,600 for a library. Let's go for it. And we're going to have to hire an assistant for this place. Do we have any good library assistants? Not really. We have you, though. So your recruitment fee is that. Your salary is that. We're probably okay with that. And we can just say that you are going to work exclusively in the library. So that's hopefully going to help the students out a little bit. That's hopefully going to make them better. And then I guess beyond that, we are going to be needing, I mean, I don't really know what else, to be quite honest. We do at least have another library. Medical, actually. I do know what else. We need medical stuff. So let me go and grab this. Let me copy it. And I'm guessing what we could do with this is, we could probably get 3 or 4 of these across here if we really wanted to, which I don't know if we want to necessarily do 2 medical rooms right here, although it's 28,000. It's less for this than it was for the library. You know what? I mean, so hold on a minute. We have medical way over here. We have medical way up here, and we have medical way over here. We don't have any medical in the middle of the campus, which is kind of where this would be now. So I guess actually, yeah, we are going to do some medicine right here, but apparently that's being blocked by something. So let's move this around a little bit. We'll put it here instead, although apparently it's still not good placement, which is slightly annoying. Can I just put you there? No, that's still not good enough. Interesting. There we go. Now it's fine. What if I move you back to here? Okay. So yeah, we're going to do this, and I don't know that this is going to be a good idea, but I'm going to get another one, and I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to grab a dormitory, and I'm just going to put it right in the middle, right about there. And my hope with doing this is, I mean, so we have what, 21 dormitories. Each dormitory can house 8 students. I think this one has 7 assigned. That's a capacity of that. 7 assigned. 7 assigned, 7 assigned. Okay, regardless, we either have room for 140 I have seen some dormitories with like 8 students assigned though. So regardless, we have capacity for 147 students in our dormitories right now, I guess. And I think we have 154. So dormitories shouldn't really be a problem anymore. But we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, let me grab you. And let me go ahead and grab... We don't have anyone else that can do medicine right now. Okay. That's probably fine. We'll just go and say that you can work in a medical office, and we'll figure out this one when we get to it. I'm hoping this helps us, though. I'm really hoping this helps us. I mean, money is going to be a bit rough, but in theory, we should have happier students. So we should have students getting more XP. So in theory, we should have students that are making us more money, right? That's the logic that I'm applying right here. I don't know if it's going to work, but if I'm going to go broke, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go broke in a big way. That's probably not the way to apply. That's not really, it's not really good business practice, is it? It's not really a smart plan. I never said I was a smart businessman, to be fair. So we'll see how things go. Okay, it is coming up to the end of year 15 with this campus, which is kind of crazy. I've got to be honest. It's a little ridiculous. And there we go. It is now the end of year 15. Awards-wise, we had 7 students fail, which is kind of miserable. But we've also got a lot of students graduating, which is fair enough. And looking at it, if I wanted to, I could go and upgrade this as well, which doesn't seem like it's going to want another room. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that, which is something, I guess. I probably should just be upgrading my academic exercise. I should be saving up my points to do that. But yeah, I mean, I didn't. So there we go. I am curious, though, to see what happens if, once all these students leave, what is my, average grade going to go up to? Because it's currently, well, 71%. It did get to 73 at one point, which is the highest it's ever been. So the average grades are increasing. I just think the rate at which they're increasing is quite miserable right now. So I don't really think, I don't think we're going to get 2 stars on this campus anytime soon. To be quite honest, I think the smartest thing, if I wanted to get 2 stars on this campus, and I might do this someday, it probably won't be a video, but we might do it as a live stream someday, is basically just restart this campus. I think that's kind of what we'll need to do to get this thing to where it can and probably should be. And the reason I say that is because I think where I went wrong initially was, I think this space is fine, but I think instead of buying this giant field over here, I should have bought, these 2 plots right here and tried to build a campus that was a little bit more confined to one space. Because I think a lot of time is being wasted by students that are running across campus to get to their next place. I don't know if that is actually what's going on, but I do genuinely think there is a degree of students sort of wasting their time trying to cross campus, and I think that's causing some problems. So, I mean, they want a prestigious, student lounge. They want dance floors. They want a lot of things, is what I'm noticing. They want a lot of things in here. Can I sell this? And can I give them a bloody, dance floor right in there? That's not where I'm putting it. I want to put it up in this one. Because if this stops them asking for dance floors, I'll happily do it. And, yeah, there you go. So now they have a dance floor. That should keep them happy and stop them from complaining about that. In theory, or at least I would hope so. So yeah, let's start the next year. We're upgrading money wrangling. If we look at courses, we're going to be 161 students, 1.3 million in fees. So that is perfectly fine. We'll start the year. And I mean, that is going to be a bit more money. That is a few more students. Grades in general, I mean, aren't going to be affected for academic exercise because we're not bringing in... Well, actually, we probably are bringing in new students. We had a bunch of them graduate, but regardless, I don't suspect that this is going to be the year that we make a bunch of money and that we solve all of our problems. I think it's safe to say that I've screwed up this campus somewhere. But I've enjoyed it. I wasn't really planning on spending this long with this campus. I really wasn't. I was 100% thinking of getting on to the next one a lot sooner, before the last episode. But I mean, it's fine. We've had some fun here. We've experimented a little bit. I've probably bankrupted this campus in the long run because I'm going to be moving on to deal with a different campus. And, you know, I like to imagine there's another, you know, administrator that comes in after me when I move on that's going to have to run this place and figure out how to deal with it, because that's not my job. I'm going to another campus. That's what I'm doing. Oh, we actually did just manage to make some money, which is good, but the score went from 73 to 67%, so we're back down to a C+ grade because we just brought a bunch of new students in. So we're actually turning a profit, but the grades went down. So yeah, 15 students are at risk of failing. Oh my god. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about that? It's not my fault. I mean, it is probably my fault that they're at risk of failing. I can send them to private tuition. I'll send every F grade student to private tuition, and I'm sure they'll be all right. I probably just need better. Just need better teachers, really. That's probably what's going on. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for today. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep going. I am 100% gonna just keep going with this bloody university, and I don't think that's a good idea, because I will be here forever. I'm not convinced I can get it to where it needs to be without just restarting it. Although the grades are going up. They did briefly go up to 69% there, which is nice, but not nice enough. Oh, God. All right. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.